1332 was a war of sons, sons of kings, sons of warriors, sons of the fallen. It was about land, loyalty, and the crown. Some fought to reclaim what their fathers had lost, others fought to protect what their fathers had won. At its heart was a question: who would rule Scotland's future? Edward Balliol, son of the deposed King John Balliol, returned from exile to claim the Scottish throne. Backed by exiled nobles known as the Disinherited and quietly supported by England's King Edward III, Balliol landed in Scotland in 1332. His campaign would shatter the peace left after Bruce's death. At Duplin Moor, Balliol's smaller but better positioned army devastated the Bruce loyalists, killing thousands, including Domhnall, Earl of Mar, the newly appointed Guardian of Scotland, Thomas Randolph, 2nd Earl of Moray, son of Bruce's former regent, and Alexander Fraser, Chamberlain of Scotland and brother-in-law to the king. Even men tied to the royal line, like Robert Bruce of Liddesdale, fell in the chaos. Balliol's forces, by contrast, suffered minimal losses. However, the Bruce loyalists did not surrender. David II, son of Robert the Bruce, had become king in 1329, at just 5 years old. By 1332, he was 8, living in exile in France under the protection of King Philip VI. While gone, the kingdom was defended by others. Robert Stewart, Bruce's grandson and heir, was 16. He would soon be named Guardian of Scotland. Andrew Murray of Bothwell, son of the patriot Andrew Moray, who died after Stirling Bridge, took up the fight. Archibald Douglas, brother of the fallen Sir James Black Douglas, led Bruce's forces. John Randolph, son of Bruce's former regent Thomas Randolph, would soon rejoin the cause after years imprisoned in England. In September 1332, Edward Balliol was crowned King of Scots at Scone. Few accepted him. To most Scots, he was a puppet, his claim bought with English gold and arrows. By December, Balliol had grown overconfident. He camped at Annan, near the English border, and dismissed many of his troops. At dawn, Bruce loyalists struck. Douglas, Murray, Randolph, and young Stewart launched a surprise attack. Balliol's brother, Henry Balliol, was mortally wounded. Edward Balliol fled, barefoot and half-dressed, into the night. His reign had lasted less than 3 months. In 1333, Edward III intervened directly. This was no longer just between Scottish factions, it was Scotland against England once again. The target, Berwick-upon-Tweed. The Scots marched to defend it. Archibald Douglas led the army. Robert Stewart, still 16, was with him. At the Battle of Halidon Hill, the Scots advanced over marshy ground toward English lines. Edward III's archers opened fire. Thousands fell. Douglas was killed. Stewart barely escaped. Balliol regained control of parts of Scotland, but never the loyalty of its people,